Limit firearm use. Interesting side objective.
Yeah, you get them. You get them powder guns in this.
But yeah, like it is like historical tourism was kind of like the thing they started building the franchise around. And while I balk at that because I do want my Desmond game, I do wish we got that. There are a lot of benefits to of taking that approach. Like it wasn't without merit.
Yeah, it's a shame. Like even to this day, I still feel like, you know, now more than ever we could do a modern day AC game.
I think so too. Yeah.
Like, there are some people that will never be pleased with that idea, though. Like the motherfuckers that are like, no, as soon as you go outside of a historical, then it's not AC, and it's like, shut the fuck up. Like, like I could make the argument the 1990s are a historical period. How about that?
You can even go like the 60s and 70s would
yeah,
be.
yeah. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. What I'm saying is, Call of Duty's already
maybe
ahead
an assassin
ahead of the game.
is the one that saves from my 2K.
Maybe.
I don't know how that would happen, how that would work, but I'm sure you could figure out a plot to make that work.
The assassins were trying to stop the Templars from setting Michael Jackson's hair on fire during that Pepsi commercial.
Exactly. Destroy the smuggled cargo snacks.
Oh god, that just sounded way funnier when I said that out loud.
Well, those guys are not leaving. So just kill them, it's fine. Bye, civilian! Bye!
Elvis Presley didn't die. He was assassinated.
No, the Templars got him. The assassins tried to save his life, but the Templars killed him,
got him
before he was able to they could save his life.
They made sure that the king of rock and roll would be found on the toilet with his pants around his ankles.
It was the only way they could stop the Templars.
God. I'm just disrespecting so many people. Like...
Chris, you're a very special person. I mean, in fairness, Ubisoft already did a lot of this. With the truth Assassin's Creed 2. Like, this is... Like, remember when, like, Gandhi had the Peace of Eden? Which is how the protest happened. He was brainwashing people into protesting with him, and that's how he got independence for India.
Fuck.
It wasn't... Gandhi wasn't, like, a particularly charismatic person. He just had the magical brainwashing tool. And the Templars killed him to get it back.
Shit.
Do you not remember this?
Like
Ubisoft's no stranger to this. This is not like new ground we're treading.
It was a Templar that shot Abe Lincoln in the back of the head.
Yes, actually. John Wilkes Booth was a Templar in Assassin's Creed lore.
Is that canon?
Yes, that is canon.
Holy shit.
And turns out Thomas Edison was a Templar, and Tesla was approached by the assassins. After he assumed his life.
Like, yeah, because, you know, the Templars had this whole plan, like, no, the elephant's gonna be fine, don't worry about it.
No, the Templars killed the elephant on purpose.
Yeah.
To discredit Tesla.
Yeah.
Who then blew up a piece of Eden in what's the name of the nuclear place? The famous one.
Kurt Cobain had to be stopped. And they planted that letter on him. The Templars knew how dangerous Kurt Cobain was.
Exactly.
The grunge era had to be stopped.
Yeah, like the Tesla blew up piece of Eden, and that's what caused the nuclear fallout in that one area in Russia. I forget the name of it.
It was a Templar that was on the grassy knoll, which JFK was.
You laugh, but I would not be surprised if that was truly part of Assassin's Creed lore. Like they do this constantly.
Yeah. I mean,
Stefan, what is wrong? Where's
who
Sam
knows
Adams?
if they get that far? But they
Who cares? I've been robbed.
Fucking hell.
Vont me le payer, ces scélérats de merde.
Historical fiction can be funny like that.
You see, you might not realize this, but Hitler actually did survive
To get
the
back
original
what's
assassination.
rightfully mine.
Why the assassins came around and shifted to make sure he stayed dead for good.
Okay. I gotcha.
He faked his death, so the assassins unfaked it.
Oh, regardez! Some pathetic
hell,
redcoats waiting for a beating.
I'm just thinking of that
I
bit
will
from
match your
Family
face
Guy,
to your jacket,
when, like,
Capule.
Hitler and Ava Braun are like, okay, on the count of 3, we're gonna swallow the pill. 1, 2. You didn't do it.
Yeah.
Ces coquins me prennent mon père au Canada.
What are we
et
doing?
voilà qui m'arrache ma propriété ici.
We are helping this man not get his ass beat by British soldiers.
Okay. Because
So we can gather a group of people to protest the taxes in Britain.
That's something else I think I've noticed about games, especially like after Black Flag, with like Unity and Syndicate, like going barehanded just isn't an option.
No.
Because
because you used to be able to hidden blade everything in the old games. Like, even Assassin's Creed 1, you could do that.
We are not English. We are not
But as
the
well
king's
as like
men.
going barehanded also
We are
could
free.
mean if I
But
wanted
the
to
king
deal
sends these redcoats
with
to push
an
us around.
enemy without using lethal force.
This is our city.
And in like Unity and Syndicate especially, it's like, nah, lethal's the only way. If like you attack somebody, it's just gonna be lethal. And it's like, fuck you. Like, what are you?
Stefan,
Ow!
please!
Like,
stop and listen to me!
I've listened for long
I don't
enough.
know.
They come into my home and take my things. I will get my revenge. The man responsible for this will pay. His friends will pay. Voilà trop longtemps que je subis ces affronts. Ils
This
vont
man
goûter
seems
dans mon
pissed
cou.
off that someone stole something from him.
He's.
You looking for a
I
fight,
mean, wouldn't
Englishman?
you
Oh,
be
yeah, he's
that
like
way
a
too?
British.
Wouldn't you just be fucking mad? They came and took your shit.
Yeah, I would be.
Also, like I'm looking at like multiple things, and we talk about how like,
Hey,
oh yeah,
redcoats!
Connor's gonna be
Your
there for the
king!
Boston Tea Party. I ran onto something on Blue Sky. I reposted it. Somebody holding a sign, wearing a white wig in Boston, saying, "How many Teslas should we throw into Boston Harbor?"
Yeah. I think I remember seeing that.
Oh man. Nobody doesn't like Boston, I tell ya. What happened? I don't even see what killed you there.
I got bitch slapped by a big boy.
Oh. That marauder motherfucker.
Où que j'aille, l'Anglois croise mon chemin.
Wouldn't let
Il
you
me
hit
vole
him.
ma maison,
solve
il
the
m'oblige
problem.
à fuir mon pays.
Oh, that
Et
works.
voici qui veulent s'approprier ma nouvelle demeure.
You solved the problem.
I'm just reminded about how, like, there are so many games that have, like, you see, like, oh, there's that one enemy type that you know they're badass and they're really dangerous when you gotta wait for the right opportunity
There is a
to hit
way to
them, but
fight
then,
injustice, but this is not
just
it.
remember-
The whole fight is waiting for the opportunity.
yeah, like, shout out to, you know, Eagle Raptor. I think he talked about this in, when he was talking about, Ocarina of Time. And there's like that one enemy type, you gotta wait for him, and it's like, oh man, this is like a real fight. And it's like, no, it's not. You're just fucking waiting. And like, it's the same shit with like the Marauder and Eternal. It's like, I just have to fucking wait till I'm allowed to hit them. And like, when you get enemies like this, like, ha ha ha, it's like, you cannot do damage to me until you solve my riddles 3. And it's like, oh, I'm so done
I suppose you want
with
me
that
to
enemy
tell
type.
Johnson
Like,
his tea just spontaneously combusted? Nonsense. Someone's responsible for this, and you will find out who.
that's probably
And
another
if you
thing that
can't,
annoyed the shit
I'll
out of me
gut
about
you
this game
and find a
was
smarter mongrel
anytime
who
running into those enemies, and it's like,
What do we do? Create a
fucking
window.
go dry yourself off with your wet blanket. Like,
We have assassin recruits now? When?
in this game?
Oh, he's my first recruit. Okay.
Okay.
We're recruiting him by helping him out with this thing.
Bloody hell are you?
Right.
Assassination complete, I guess.
Yeah?
Why?
You have no right
Fucking
to rob people blind.
Buried
By
that
decree of the
thing in
British
him.
Parliament or not.
British Parliament? I work for William Johnson.
Johnson?
God, that's
End
gotta
his suffering
suck.
cleanly.
Like,
Please.
End his suffering cleanly.
that
The people seem to have
cut
an ear
away.
for
I
you.
guess it had to have been clean.
What are the things you lost?
The people listen to me only because I spoke the truth loud enough, which is worth 1,000 times the content of my footlocker. The English, they can keep my things.
You did well tonight.
Remember, folks,
I said I'd buy you an ale when you first helped
something
me.
going on in the world you don't
In
like?
place of drink, I
You
offer you my
need to
allegiance.
you need to
what it's
get
worth.
loud.
Your aid is welcome,
Get,
and I am
make it
grateful.
their problem.
Now,
Get
I
in
need
their
to find
face.
Sam Adams.
Wink, wink. New weapons available in the shop.
Yeah, if I had money, I might consider that.
Yeah.
I will
one of
have
those-
to remember to
it's-
stop playing Avowed at some point and start playing this to do
It's-
some grinding.
Yeah, because now you're at a point where...
Or I won't. We'll find out.
Or just don't. Fuck it.
Because part of why I was able to do it for the two games, I didn't have fuck all to do during my work hours. So I was like, sure, I'll do some stuff. I have a podcast open, listen to some meetings.
Yeah.
It's like Avowed is kind of a podcast game, so like,
Aye, but Governor Hutchison refuses.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
What happens
that's
now?
kind of how I
we
have
wait for the
treated like
signal.
some of these games. Like,
What signal?
This meeting
like
you
can
know,
Yakuza
do
was also a
nothing
podcast game
further
for me
to
too.
save the
Like,
country.
like
one.
Black Flag, like, depending on who you are when it comes to these kinds of games, when
Evening,
you just want to
gentlemen.
be like,
Shall we
okay,
be off?
we're not doing any
No.
story. I'm gonna focus on side
What's the
stuff
matter?
because
I
there's
have spent
cool
the
shit I
day
can
drawn
get.
from one bit of madness to
And
another with nothing to
that's when
show
it's like,
for it.
put on a
Before I go
podcast,
any
away you
further,
go,
I would like to know
grinding
exactly
away,
what it is you
exploring
intend.
The map, all that good
Good.
shit.
First, we make our way to Nathaniel Bradley's house to fetch
I
the
like
rest of
Connor
our
in this
little
scene.
group.
He's like, listen,
And
I've
it's
been
on
doing
to Griffin's
bullshit all
Wharf,
day.
where we
I
board
have
the
a target.
ships and dump the tea.
I don't have time for
Simple as
bullshit.
that.
Simple seems a bit charitable.
No, like, and
Cheer up, Connor. For tonight,
one of the
we
things
are
you can
all
say about
victors.
Connor's character is
The
he
Sons
is
of
very
Liberty
to the
get to
point.
send a message
is
to
nice.
England, and you
It's
rob
refreshing.
William
Yes.
Johnson of his
He's not.
financing. Your
He
village will be
doesn't care
saved.
about your fucking nonsense.
He
I've
doesn't
an
care about your
idea.
war as
Why don't you
people are
lead the way?
dying.
That should keep us out of any further
you see
trouble.
this blade? I'm
Am
gonna
I
bury
right?
it in a dude's throat. Where is he? Like that.
I do like that his involvement in American Revolution is a reluctant one. He doesn't actually
More
care about the
guards.
revolution. That's not
we
really
need
his
to
problem.
turn the crowd's anger
No.
to our advantage.
Say the
that-
word, Connor, and
Which
I will
is
make
not
it so.
something that you would expect in like for like an American studio to do, which is probably why this only works because the Canadian studio working for a French company.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it is a nice little thing that like you're not used to the lack of reverence for the revolution.
These fucking pale faces peed in my backyard, and now I'm gonna go put them in the dirt. Like. And I'm sure Hatham was like, no, look, Charles Lee's not a bad guy. And Connor's like, I don't care. He killed my mom.
He killed your love affair.
Yeah, like, if you were ever gonna look her up again, I got bad news for you. She's fucking dead thanks to your pals.
What is
Charles
the point of walking up with it if I can't just sneak behind her back?
Yeah, that. I think part of it maybe also had to do with that. Weren't those guys chasing your way?
Yeah, but the guys I was going for didn't see me.
No, like that's also kind of the jank that I feel like this can happen in any one of these games, but I feel like it was, I don't know, maybe a little egregious with this one in particular.
You can probably argue with more of it for new systems. They didn't revise the combat system for this game.
Right. I mean, especially with like the weapons and tools having this, you know.
But pretty easy fight. It is still though like nice that like our protagonist does not have this reverence for these people, because if an American development studio made this game, they'd be like, oh man, this is Washington, he's such a badass, such a cool fucking person. See, I'm such a badass, such a cool fucking dude. Like, well, I mean, they were, but you forget that they did all this bad stuff too. George Washington owned a plantation. He
We
owned
need to
it.
keep those bastards at bay while the tea's being dumped.
Let me help.
I'm yours to command.
Yeah, there's some unsavory stuff about the founding fathers that. It's like
Paul
they're-
Revere is on this ship dumping tea with us.
Of course, why wouldn't you?
Oh
do
fuck!
Why? Why wouldn't you?
This is incredible.
Actually, don't you do the fucking Midnight Ride with Paul Revere?
I don't know if we do, but we will find out.
Oh god, yeah, because I want to say that is a thing. I want to say that's probably something you do in this. I'm like, yeah, you rode with Paul Revere to warn everybody the redcoats are coming. Holy shit.
Defend the people on the boats while the tea gets dumped.
Paul Revere and William Molyneux.
Not Peter Molyneux.
I was gonna make a crack on Peter Molyneux, but
I'll do that.
I'm not saying Peter Molyneux is bad.
Oh yeah, you can also pick up the boxes that float you.
Yep. Welcome. I'm not saying Peter Molyneux is bad, but that guy that got to the center of curiosity got kind of a raw deal.
I will say I don't like bad person, no, but like he's not capable.
No, yeah. How much tea was on it?
$100.
Oh, right, yeah.
Look at the top of the screen.
Yep, I see it.
Throwing tea box. No?
Bet that water tasted really good.
Nah, it probably tasted like salt tea.
Probably, yeah.
Salty!
Salt and like... Oh, man. Did you get shot at? I just saw...
No,
like,
I got knocked over, that's all.
yeah. It just looked like you slapped a dude and then Connor was on his ass. Like, like one of the problems with these games also is there are moments they throw too many fucking enemies your way.
They do, yeah.
And I feel like later you would have better means of dealing with them. But I don't know, it just like probably got smoke bombs, right? Like
I don't think I have those yet, no.
oh. Well, shit.
It's okay, you dumped up tea in the harbor. Mission complete.
Okay, yep. Yeah, because this was one of those things, like, just constantly spawning enemies until you reached a threshold.
Yeah. Hey, that's our target.
Oh.
And Charles Lee's next to him.
Charles Lee.
We saved the last one for you.
Yeah. Fuck these guys.
Charles Lee looks angry. Looks Charles angrily.
Dropping his tea in front of your fucking face. Yeah, Charles Lee looks like...
we get out of here.
He looks messier. Like,
are you saying they uglified him enough?
Probably, because it was like before, like he looked like neat and well kept, and now it looks like
his hair is a little like messier, a little sweatier.
Like he like just didn't give a shit and went to bed with his ponytail still tied, and then got up looking like that and didn't give a fuck to groom himself.
Like the wig is a little like askew.
Yeah, he just said, "Fuck it, I'm not gonna bother."
Map, we're gonna go through our fast travel.
Yeah, again, it's like I still think like Ubisoft doesn't want you to like a character when they are not attractive.
Do you think that the Ubisoft especially uglified Charles Lee in that shot? Do you think he's uglified enough?
They've ugged him up quite a bit.
It's also like the lighting. is part of it too.
Yeah, like
he's in darker, shadier lighting than he was in Hatham's section, where it was in broad daylight for most of it.
But and also like,
I do notice that like now that we're not playing as the Templars, Charles Lee is almost always a knight. He's a knight during the Boston Massacre too.
Yeah, I think the only time he was also probably well lit was like when Connor was a child and they just rolled up on him.
Yes.
But it was like winter then. But
yeah.
I don't know.
What's your name?
I don't know.
What do you want my name, boy? So I know who to kill. It's
Basically.
Charles Lee. Evil stare at the camera.
Right at the camera. And then...
Also, that is probably part of how they do the discomforting, because like in all the shots we've seen since with teenage and adult Connor, Charles Lee is looking at the camera. Like, and that is an inherently discomforting viewpoint for people who are watching or playing games. You never want your subject, by the way, if you're ever in charge of like a filming of something, there'll be advice. You never want to show the subject head on. You always want to show them at an angle. Because people don't like being looked at.
Yeah.
By their TV. Though if you want to make people uncomfortable, then you can do the staring at the camera longingly. Lovingly, or even with hatred in your heart.
Look, what's your name? Charles Lee. Who are you looking at?
Oh, I think we're outside
the audience
for this mission. Yeah, we're outside the house, so you need to go in here.
But it was cool that you could walk inside the house.
Yeah. What's inside the cube?
I don't give a shit. Take that cube, shove it up your ass. What's inside your ass?
What's inside your ass? Oh, it's daytime now.
The first person to find out will have their life change.
Johnson is dead?
No. He retreated when we destroyed the tea.
Only to hatch some new scheme, I'm sure. You should have killed him.
There was no need.
Time will
well,
tell.
I could have, but...
If you speak the truth.
I kind of like that, like, Achilles like, no, you really should have shot him.
Ratonhnhaké! Ganondokon, why are you here? Has something happened?
William Johnson has returned with all the money required to buy our land. He meets with the elders as we speak. I have begged him to resist, but I fear he shall have his way unless you intervene.
How is this possible? We destroyed the tea.
The fact that they're like, no, we got money, we just buy your shit. It's
if
like,
not resourceful. You should have heeded my warning.
Please, you have to stop him.
Of course.
Can you tell me where they're meeting?
Yep.
Ain't nothing for it. Time for an assassination.
Yeah. Fuck him. Time to...
Should think about how everyone do homestead stuff or not, but we can think about that later.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should do it on or off camera, because it's some of the better stuff in the game, in my honest opinion.
I feel like when you get near the end of it, because that was probably like the most worthwhile stuff. And I know one of the reasons I did it because there is an outfit you unlock, like you actually get like Achilles robes.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Which, and like I said, like Connor's outfit here, super duper good. Like I love the
robes
blue.
also looked really good, if my memory serves.
Yeah, like so, like the alternate robes. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Achilles' original outfit. Yeah, it's a little bit more like... The color palette is a little bit more muted on it, but it's still a good looking suit.
Alright, we got our friend here. Hostile negotiations.
Negotiating
how I'm gonna get my knife in his neck.
Negotiating